Hey, it's Tammy, and welcome to another episode of Where's the Sun? This is where I discuss the energies as they move or as the sun moves through the Human Design Mandala. So, we're in day 3 of the 8. I should actually look and see what's next because I'd probably forget to do it. And the 8 is about creativity in the manner of contribution. So it doesn't always mean, like, I know in some videos I've done before, I've gone over like monetary or, in-kind contributions, but really it can be about how you're going to bring voice to creativity. It's about contributing in all different ways. So it's not just that. The 1 actually helps to give you the ability to figure out the best way to contribute to a situation or cause, or, if it's music or whatever it is, artwork, anything like that. So it actually puts it out there. Something to always remember, though, when we talk about human design is that if you're not following your strategy, then you're not going to be received in the manner that you hope to be received. So if you force yourself into situations, or if you butt into conversations, or if you, talk about how you're going to contribute to the greater good to somebody who didn't ask you to if you're a generator, or didn't, invite you to if you're a projector, there's a big risk of not being heard the way you want that message to come out. So that's always really something to pay attention to. And I'm just going to jump to the next gate as well. I don't know what it is with the 8. I find it boring, which probably means I should go back and study it a little more, because none of human design is boring. But I guess when you think of contribution and giving a voice to it, a lot of times we contribute in ways that we don't even realize we did. So for me, it's kind of like when somebody asks you what your best qualities are and you kind of draw a blank. You can probably contribute to wonderful things every single day, but don't recognize it. So maybe that's what we should do, and we should all try and recognize what contributions we bring to the table, and what goodness that we do, or that we want to do, or that we'll need help doing. I mean, we have actually at my job the volunteer appreciation lunch. We try to do it annually, and it's on Friday. So we're bringing voice and recognition to all the work that these people have done. Something to think about is that they've all pretty much answered a calling or brought forth an idea, and you don't notice, but they've all followed their strategy because it's been so successful. So it's really kind of cool. I don't know. Dig something out of that. There's got to be something there for somebody. And if you did, write about it. Oh, sorry, this is my quartz wand. I'm just kind of playing with it. So I decided the next video is actually the gate 20, and I really like the gate 20, so I'm going to make that its own video. I'm not going to jump. I should have time this weekend to do another one. I'll just write myself a note or something. But so the 8 is bringing contribution to the world. The 1, if you have the 1 and now the sun's in the 8, it's going to be bigger, because you're going to know exactly where to contribute, what moment to contribute, how to contribute, that kind of thing. Sometimes without the 1, it's can be a guessing game, or you have to wait for the right moment or the right time or anything like that. So I know this one is a little disjointed and confusing. At least it feels that way. So if it doesn't to someone else, let me know. And remember, charts are free. And I really think, like, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. When you see your chart, whether you get a reading, you don't get a reading, you know what you're looking at, you don't read the information that comes with it, it already kind of starts to work on you. And there's so many things about ourselves that we don't notice every day. And I've done a few readings lately, and it's really gotten me to focus back on how I'm doing things, and what I'm doing, and why I'm doing them, and stuff like that. So it's like, it can be interesting just when you look at your chart, I remember the first time I saw my chart, I didn't know what the heck I was looking at, like most people, and but it already changed me right away. So it's kind of cool. So if you have a problem relationship, if you're trying to work something out with a child, or if you're seeing two people and you want to try and mediate a situation, or dating is always a good one, you know, with permission, if you give me somebody else's birth date, time, and location, I can run the two charts and show you where there'll be really big successes and where there's the potential, or actually sometimes it's just don't go there. So it's really cool. But actually, like, I shouldn't say it that way, because with awareness you can make just about anything work, but there's some things that are good for us and some things that aren't, and a lot of times it's based on the energy we carry, because we draw the energy we don't carry to us. But in some of these situations, there's some gnarly gates that when you put the two together to make that channel, may or may not work in like a romantic relationship. So and it's just energy, it's not personal. That's something that I always try and remember as well. So I guess that's all for today. I'm gonna go sit outside. It was really hot today. I want to say it's in the 80s, but I'm not really sure. It was a dry heat. It was nice. Yeah. So I'll see you when we talk about the 20. Bye-bye.